YouTube, this is Bonnie with Old Souled Mermaid with an unboxing and first impressions of a Kickstarter deck that I received last week, and I'm so surprised that I've had enough willpower not to rip this open. It is an Oracle deck, Kickstarter project by Monica the Medium, and if you're not familiar with her, she's had a television series, a reality television series on, I believe it was ABC Family, and you can still see some of those episodes on YouTube, I believe, and that's kind of how I got familiar with her. And then when I saw this project on Kickstarter, it looked very intriguing to me. So let's get into this. And it is beautifully packaged in kind of a rose gold. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but because it's kind of gray outside today, but it's a rose gold bubble wrap envelope with a pretty little, I don't want to rip that, but there's not enough room for me to open from the bottom. But let's try to get into this packaging and go from there. It is very well taped. Aww, I hate ripping into pretty stickers because I like to try to keep them. You know, I use them for my planners and journals, and oh, duh. I could have just, well, could have just done this, but oh well. Let's see. That'll go over there. It's very sticky, and hopefully, I'm hoping that this package was not crushed, because I hate it when my Kickstarters, the packages come crushed, you know, for the long wait and the money that you spend on a lot of the Kickstarters to back them. It's kind of disappointing when the packages come crushed. So here's hoping that this is not the case. So, ooh, see, it's been a long time coming for this. So I forgot what is all in it, but there's a thank you card. Thank you for supporting the Empath Oracle Kickstarter campaign. As a token of appreciation, we've included the following bonus freebies with each Kickstarter order. A burlap drawstring bag. Ooh, here we go. I love burlap. Yes, love getting bags. Selenite crystal wand, and a Palo Santo stick, and an Empath Oracle sticker. Yay! Any pre-orders made outside of the Kickstarter campaign will not receive these items. So this is awesome. I was not expecting this, and I think her last Kickstarter update, I think there's some printing a few little typos in the guidebook, and I think these are thank yous for that, and also for the weight and whatnot. So on the back, there's some information for a free video tutorial, tips for using the 62 cards and corresponding guidebook. She shows you how to break in the guidebook and make it easier to read. And okay, well, good. So this is the Empath Oracle. It's for intuitive empaths. And oh, good. It's very well packaged. So let's see. Right now, it doesn't look like it's been dinged up. Nice pastel colors. Two-piece box with thumb cutouts. So let's try to get into this. It's protected in cellophane, so plastic wrap. I'm so excited about those freebies. So 62 card deck and guidebook, the Empath Oracle, Guidance and Empowerment for the Sensitive Soul. And I think everybody watching this video can fall into this category. Monica the Medium, star of Monica the Medium television series and author of Messages from Above. And I do not have her book yet, but I mean to get it. Monica 10 Kate, star of Freeform's Monica the Medium, created this deck for fellow empaths, sensitive souls, compassionate caregivers, intuitive healers, and the like. By engaging the Empath Oracle, you will better understand your unique ability as an empath, learn how to manage your energy, and find balance. Receive practical and spiritual guidance from the divine. Utilize strategies for self-care and setting boundaries. I'm very interested in that. Tap into your inner wisdom and start trusting your intuition. Open yourself up to recognizing synchronicities and signs. Embark on a deeper journey of self-discovery. All right. The 62 cards and corresponding guidebook will have you feeling empowered by your sensitivities rather than overwhelmed by them. So that's the main reason I believe she created this deck. So I've got some little kind of small dents on the side, but you know, I'm not going to cry over it. This is the inside. Beautiful. Kind of little paint splatter. This is kind of ombre, kind of a pale pink and lavender, and then you've got the nice blue and the white paint splatter on the inside. The guidebook is thick and chunky, so there is about 221 pages, which is including about the author. And the artist is Rachel Fishman. And let's look at the table of contents. Oh wow, there's a lot to that. There's a lot. The Empath Oracle meanings, yeah. How to clear the deck, there's an introduction, and then how to clear the deck, how to pick a card, sample spreads. Let's see if we can see the spread. So there's a 2-card spread and a 3-card spread. And the 3-card, for example, card 1 is what aspect of my life needs attention. Card 2 is what corresponding action or guidance do I need to follow. Card 3, what form of self-care or energy management tools should I use to help facilitate this process? And then there's black and white pictures of the cards, and it looks like it has the meanings and then questions to ask yourself and additional meanings for each card. And yes, so there's 62 cards, so that's a good amount for an oracle deck. Let's get the cards out and try to get into it. Oh, wow. These are the backs. Can we get in? Sorry, I just bumped. All right, so it's just got a little plastic little sleeve. They're not contained in plastic wrap. But these are the beautiful backs, and they are gold foil on the back. Again, the cards themselves kind of grayish pink, lavender, all kind of mixed together in a very light ombre style. The cardstock, oh, and I have to show you the, it's etched in gold. This was an upgrade. She hit a certain mark, and it was a upgrade. Very, very matte. I wish I remembered what GSM the cardstock is, but it feels, there's no coating, no plastic coating. It feels more on the papery side, I would say. I wouldn't riffle shuffle this. If you're a riffle shuffler, I don't know. It's not flimsy by any means. It's not like, and I'm going to use this example again, if you have the Antique Anatomy, which is the worst cardstock I've ever come across, but one of the most beautiful decks. So it's not that flimsy, but it does have a papery feel to it. Super matte. So I would say not the best. But since it is a oracle deck, that wouldn't, for me, won't get like hard use as a tarot deck would. It's perfectly fine, perfectly adequate. So the first card is Abundance Mindset, and it has a little kind of activity: overcome your scarcity mentality and adopt an abundance mindset instead. Remind yourself that there is plenty to go around. I like that. And I'll just read a few of these to give you an example. I won't go all through 62 cards. I'll just let you look at them. But just looking at them, I think they're wonderful things that you could just sit and meditate on. And this one is accept help. Knowing your needs and accepting support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Addictive behavior. Unhealthy sources of relief bring only temporary escape rather than choosing to numb your emotions. Make a conscious effort to work through them. And I think this is very important for a lot of us. Whether it's, I know on one of my Instagram, I have 2 Instagram accounts, and my everyday one, there's a lot. I follow ethical fashion. It's more of I sew, so I'm kind of into that ethical fashion and trying to consume making conscious purchases and all that. And I'm surprised by, well, I'm not really surprised, but how prevalent shopping addictions are. Like for clothing, throwaway clothing that you wear because it's a good deal. You can get it for $10 at H&M, and you wear it once, and it sits in the dark hole of a closet. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of inner work that needs to be done. It's the outward showing of something that's not quite right with the inner self. So I think this is a great deck for that. We all have something. Nobody's perfect. It's, from actual, chemical addiction to, maybe being addicted to a bad relationship. It's like it runs the gamut, and these are good. I think meditative cards, good things to kind of put it in your face. So you will notice that the cards are there's no pictures of anything, very geometrical, colored, very soft, very soothing and calming. This is 444 angel guidance. Number sequences such as 111 and 444 are some of the most common ways your angels offer divine guidance. Be open to receiving this form of support from the angelic realm. And this one is Be Yourself. I'm just going to go through the cards now, and maybe I'll read another one as we get further in, because I don't want this to be too long. Blessing in Disguise. Oh, some of life's greatest gifts come in the wake of disappointment. It's only a hindsight that you'll discover the hidden blessing. That's so true. Choose your battles, clean eating, cleanse your energy. As someone who's highly sensitive to energy, be sure to use cleansing techniques on a regular basis. Clear the clutter. Creative projects. I love the green, the light green in here, greenish gray. Cut the cords. Deep breathing. Detach with love. It's not your responsibility to fix other people's problems. There are ways to express loving concern for someone without going into rescue mode or absorbing their emotions in the process. Yeah, digital detox. Divine timing. Dream analysis. This is a beautiful card. Drink more water. Increase your daily water consumption. Dehydration can lead to symptoms such as fatigue and increased anxiety. So true. Embrace change. Endorphin boost. Energy healing. Explore the world. And I'm just, I'd like to do more of this if there were more funds available. Feel your feelings. And the more I'm handling this cardstock, the more it feels fine to me. Find your people. Engage with like-minded people who support and inspire one another. I'm glad she didn't use the find your tribe saying, because I know that offends a lot of people, because for this, engage with like-minded people who support and inspire one another, that a lot of people for that sentiment will use the find your tribe, and that's, for some people it's offensive if you're not, Native American or get outside. I like this card. Go for it. Ground yourself. Heal your past. And this is something I'm trying to do. Holding on to pain from the past keeps you from living fully in the present. Take only the lessons and then choose to let go and move forward. Honor your word. Journal writing. A healthy way to process heavy emotions is by simply writing down your thoughts and feelings. Let yourself rest. Love yourself. Finding self-love starts with knocking down the walls you've built to fight against it. Making a difference. While you may feel as though what you're doing is insignificant, know that you're already making a difference and will continue to have a positive impact on the lives of others. It's part of your purpose. And this brings me to my husband and I volunteer at a local animal shelter, and my husband has been involved with a dachshund rescue in the past. And there's a saying that they have, you get overwhelmed because you see so many pets that need help, it's so sad. And you feel like, oh my gosh, you adopt one dog or you foster one dog or you walk some dogs at the shelter and you just feel like it's not enough. But they have a saying, you can't make a difference in every single dog or neglected animal's life, but you can make a world of difference and change the world in the one that you choose to adopt or help. And that goes with people. So you don't have to change the world. Small things that you can do in your community will definitely help, and the positive energy will go outward and probably will inspire somebody else to do something similar. Moon phases, excuse me, more to learn. So yes, take classes, read books, or do further research. Education expands your knowledge and can open the door to new opportunities. And I feel that's so true. If you're into any religious or metaphysical studies, there's just not enough time. There's so much to learn. Morning ritual, need for solitude, needless worry, process, progress, quality time, quit apologizing. Your high level of compassion for others can cause a tendency to over-apologize. Notice how often you're saying sorry for things out of your control or for choices you have every right to make. It's a good one. Rebuilding trust, release control, reward yourself. Seek balance. Set boundaries. Boundaries are essential for your physical and emotional well-being. Hear, hear. Set priorities. Share your wisdom. Contribute to the growth of others by sharing your knowledge and experience. Shield yourself. Whenever you feel drained by certain people or situations, you can create a personal shield to protect your energy. A simple way to do this is to visualize a bubble of white light surrounding your body. Shift your mindset. Signs from spirit. Trust that any signs you've been receiving are in fact messages from above. Your loved ones in spirit are letting you know they're still with you and that they're not missing out on your life. I love that one. Here's one for social anxiety. I know many of us suffer from that. I'm a people watcher. I don't actively partake. I'm a wallflower. I do like to watch people's behaviors. I'm interested in why they do what they do, why they say what they say, why they have certain tastes, especially for the younger generation. I wonder why they what attracts them to the new music that's popular now, where people don't really sing. It's all auto-tuning and yeah, I'm old. Spiritual awakening. This is a sacred time for self-discovery and spiritual growth. Harness your inner power and continue to expand your awareness. Spread kindness. Yes. Stay focused. Tame your wandering mind by managing distractions and eliminating opportunities for procrastination. And pick up on meditation. Up your meditation game, I would add. Stop comparing. The saying, comparison is the thief of joy. Constantly comparing yourself to others can keep you from reaching your full potential. Allow another person's success to be a source of inspiration rather than a distraction. Say yes to this card. I've done this a lot, and I've even with just trying to decide to do this channel, because there are so many unboxing tarot channels, and it's I thought, what could I offer? And I can't offer anything new, only my perspective for whatever it's worth. But I wanted to do it, and if I don't expect it to get 1,000 subscribers, but you know, the ones that I do have for you all watching, I'm very thankful for you. And for your comments too. I'm just so thankful. Time to play. Unleash your inner child and make a point to replenish yourself through play. Trust your gut. Your intuition is guiding you, but you must first learn to trust it. So often we hear it, and sometimes it's, you know, pulsing through like a drum, but we choose to ignore it and to dire consequences. Weigh your options. And I like the yellow, yellow maze in this card. Work with crystals. You are enough. Free yourself from self-limiting beliefs or the constant need for approval from others. You don't need to be more of anything to be enough. Accept that you're already enough. You always have been. And that is it. There's a blank card. I'm going to have to count these cards and make sure that I got all 62, because that concerns me a little. Or maybe it's just a protection card or an extra card. Maybe there was supposed to be an extra card where you could do your own drawing or make your own card. I'll have to investigate that. So this is the Empath Oracle by Monica the Medium. This is for self-work. I guess you could do it to enhance a reading, but this is mostly, I'm going to use it for me. I'm going to work through each card with the little guidebook and, yeah, just maybe do a meditation with it. These are better to, I think, the gold edging is not, I would say, top quality. You know, it's going to show wear if you riffle shuffle or even just any kind of shuffling over time, but hopefully it's the kind that wears nicely. I hope it doesn't chip, but time will tell. I prefer, you know, some of the matte rose gold edging whenever it's matte and not the sparkly, you know, silver or gold like this. But it's a nice touch. I think I prefer it than to just plain edges. This is a very minimalistic deck. I do like that it's matte. You feel a little bit of texture on the back because of this gold foil on the backs, which was, I think, when she hit a certain a price point, or she reached a certain amount on her Kickstarter. This was an add-on, and I was glad that she reached that, because it does add something to the cards, because this is a very minimalistic deck. I'd say it's wonderful for meditation and primarily self-inner work. After the Kickstarter, she had a few, I think this was going to be very limited edition. She had some on her website, Monica the Medium. If you do a search, she had some for pre-order, and I don't know if she has any left. There's a possibility that she may be printing more. Maybe I could see her putting this on the mass market, because see, she's got a barcode on here. And I would say the glue job done on the box, not the best. It's kind of like they didn't smooth it out, and I don't know if you can pick it up on my phone here that I'm using to film. But I'm glad that I have it. I'm glad that I backed it. It certainly has a place for my own inner work, and maybe after I've worked with it for a while, I could use it for unique situations with other people. Yeah, I could see this enhancing a tarot read. Definitely, but primarily self-inner work, which all of us needs, some more than others, but we all need it. And if you're in the business of reading tarot cards for just for yourself or your others, chances are you're an intuitive empath. If not psychic, if you're gifted with those gifts. So yeah, it's a good deck, and it's good to have in the collection. So I will let you know in a future video. As it was right now, when I looked on her website, she was in the midst of getting all these out and all the pre-orders, and then it was up in the air if she was going to print anymore. But I could see this, going mass market and, having her put it on Amazon. I really can. So if you got anything out of this video, if you enjoyed it, or oh, there's the back of the box, by the way. And see, yes, there is a barcode here. So I definitely can see this going mass market. So if you got any value from this video, I would sure appreciate a like, a subscribe, a comment. What do you think of this deck? What do you think of Monica the Medium? She is quite young to have had, I believe her show was 2 seasons on ABC Family. She has a podcast which she, I think, has disbanded, and she's written a book. So what do you think of her work if you are more familiar with her? Do you think a deck like this has any, would be valued in your collection? Do you gravitate to these type of self-help decks? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And I have not finished with my deck collection videos. Those are still gonna be coming because I'm sectioning them off so that it's a little more manageable. So those will still be coming, but I will intersperse them with these unboxings. And I do have a lot of Kickstarters that should be coming in the actually the April, May, June time frame. But with the coronavirus, I've already been warned by some Kickstarter creators that that could be put on hold. So because of the tragedy that's happening there, and hopefully it doesn't get worse than it is. It probably will get a little bit worse before it gets better. Hopefully though, I hope we all can send good vibes out and do our best to put our positive energy out so that it's not a devastating thing. So protect yourselves, love your lives, enjoy every aspect of your life, the good and the bad, and blessings to you all until next time.